Hello and welcome, Uplanders. Sorry about that. I thought I started streaming. It said I started streaming, but apparently you couldn't see it. And so we're a little late, but I apologize for that. Um, but yes, welcome to the World War One Memorial Tour in Manhattan. I'm very excited to do this. So this is a tour basically going around Manhattan and showing off the different monuments put there in place to honor the people who died and fought in World War One. So let's get in. My apologies. So, if you didn't know, World War One started in 1914, and America remained neutral for quite some time, actually. But in 1916, even though our neutrality was despite our neutrality, Germany actually bombed an artificial island that we had created next to Liberty Island called Black Tom. Now, this was a munitions depot with over 2 million pounds of artillery and explosives, with over 100,000 pounds of TNT as well. Germany infiltrated it and there was an explosion. This explosion was like a 5 to a 5.5 on the Richter scale. So it was it caused a lot of damage. Tens of thousands of houses in lower Manhattan had their windows shattered. There was shards everywhere. They had to pull shards out of the Statue of Liberty. Oh wait, we didn't have the statue. I don't know my history very well. Hold on. But yes, essentially, this was a major turning point. We were still neutral, and the public didn't want to go to war. Woodrow Wilson at this point was president, and he was fighting for America to go to that war. And this is what he needed to convince Congress to sign the Declaration of War. And we know how that story ended up. If you didn't know, to get in the tour, you click the three dots button, Treasures, World War One Memorial Tour. So I apologize. I've actually went to the first location already, but we'll redo that. So welcome to the World War One Memorial Tour. Known as the Great War, World War One began in 1914 after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. This event catapulted in a war across Europe, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Bulgaria, the Ottoman Empire, Great Britain, Russia, Italy, Japan, and the United States. The Allied powers all fought. Advances in technology and trench warfare led to unprecedented horrors of war, through which more than 16 million lost lives. Yes, technology was crazy. Mustard gas, none of it was good. Today's tour honors the great sacrifices of the Allied forces, and through each memorial we visit today, we remember what these great people gave for their country. Throughout the tour, expect to see a variety of treasures and piñatas. So the first location was 281 9th Ave. So if we go over to 281 9th Ave, I'm not going to send over there because I already have, but I'll show you what that location looks like. So here's the first property you have to send to. If we take a look at what it is, it's not much, but it unlocks the next location, Chelsea Park. The Chelsea Park Memorial features a 14-foot tall granite stele on which a bronze doughboy soldier is displayed. With a rifle in hand and a flag draped over his shoulder, he is depicted as a soldier in the midst of battle. This memorial stands in the heart of a working-class district and serves as a tribute to soldiers who served in World War I. What's going on, Van Cleven? How you doing, guys? The origins of the term are somewhat unknown despite its widespread use. Some theories speculate that they were named for large coats worn by U.S. soldiers when they arrived in Europe, while another refers to the method by which they cooked their rations, a combination of doughy flour and rice cooked over a fire. You know what? I'd say the second one's probably more likely. The next location is 8th Ave. Message retracted. 8th Ave, Manhattan. Let's head on over there. So if we head over to 8th Ave. Now, I was having a little trouble last time because it looks like these are clearly not 8th Ave, but if we send on over, we might be getting close enough to get the treasure or whatever it is to unlock the next clue or the next hunt. Remember, y'all, Always hydrate. It's always good to keep drinking water. Now I'm not totally sure. Treasures. Am I missing something? Chelsea Park Memorial. Maybe if I just look up Chelsea Park Memorial, that works. Nope, don't do that. Park Memorial. Oh. Well, there you go. You can just look up that. That's not 8 8th Avenue either. I'm gonna send here. This is where it sent me, I think. Let's take a look at the street view. Is the Doughboy here? Oh, this definitely looks like a place there could be a Doughboy. There could be a Doughboy lingering around here. But nothing's popping up, so I'm not sure if I got it right. Am I missing it? Where? The Doughboy Memorial in Manhattan. Nope, that is not the right one. Treasures. Is this a riddle? Is there a hint? Is this a clue? Next location, 8th Avenue. Am I gonna need to know? Interesting. Please tell me if I'm doing something wrong. 8th Avenue, Manhattan. That looks awfully similar to what I saw on the guide. Okay. See, this is a different location. Why am I... I think you did 8th Avenue and Y. 8th Ave and Y. I don't think this is even the right city. Oh. Do I gotta... Is this a multi-city tour? I thought this was a one city, one thing. Hold on. In Manhattan. Is there an 8th Ave? This one? Eighth Ave. Owned by Lock. You know what? This is it. I know it is. Yeah. If it's Lockheed's property, it's probably in the hunt. We got the Block Explorer. The World War I helmet. Thank you, YM. I appreciate your assistance. I was struggling there for a second. How is the music, by the way? Can you hear the music? Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? Let me know. This is, my first stream, so I am taking constructive criticism. But let's head over to the next location. We got the Abingdon Square Doughboy. Another Doughboy. The sculpture of Philip Martini honors servicemen from Greenwich Village who gave their lives serving in World War I. Standing atop a granite pedestal, the Doughboy bronze figure depicts a soldier striding into battle with the American flag in one hand and a gun in the other. Commissioned by the Jefferson Democratic Club, the Abingdon Square Doughboy was dedicated in 1921, and the unveiling was attended by some 10,000 people to honor the soldiers' great sacrifice. 2nd East 67th ST. First, I forgot to look at the street view here. Is there a Doughboy? Oh, wait. Maybe it's behind this UPS truck? No Doughboy. Hold on. It's gotta be somewhere around this property, right? This whole address is 88th Ave, so. Yep, nope, not looking like it's there. Oh, what did I do? I don't want the Google Maps terms of service. Thank you, though. All right, well, looks like there's no Doughboy. What was this address again? 2nd East 67th Street. Let's head on over there. 2nd East 67th Street. Ooh, right next to Central Park, World Tourism Week. A friendly reminder for everyone watching that registration for day 4 ends Friday, September 30th at 9 a.m. This is the World War II Memorial in Brooklyn, so make sure you register for that. And it's game day. Nice. And Dallas update. Nice. And it's game day. Nice. And it's game day. Okay, chill. Thank you. Octavius. Congrats. Thank you. Let's get this treasure. Now let's take a peek at this property and see if we can see ourselves a Doughboy. They might not be putting the actual addresses. It's not seeming like it, or these monuments are all taken down. One or the other. Oh, there it is. Found it. Nice. So this is the Doughboy Memorial right here. That's awesome. That's in a cool location as well. Nice little sidewalk right here with the lush greens. And a beautiful statue honoring the fallen soldiers. It's beautiful. Right in downtown Manhattan. Oh, it's right on the park. That makes sense. Okay. All right, where to next, Upland? Where to next? 107th Infantry Memorial. The 107th Infantry Memorial in Central Park is in homage to the members of the 107th Infantry who lost their lives during World War I. Sculptor Carl Morningstar Ilava drew from his experience serving as a sergeant with the 107th Infantry as inspiration for its iconic design. The bronze sculpture, The bronze sculpture sits atop a 25-foot wide stepped granite base and depicts a wood troop advancing from a wooden thicket in Central Park as if they're mounting a charge. Nice. Let's take a look at this one. 3962 Broadway. Broadway, New York. Over in Washington Heights in Mistral Park. Is this the right place? Yeah. Oh, it was. Nice. My memory doesn't fail me. Let's take a peek. They said it's towards Central Park, right? Or right here. Is it over here? I don't see it anywhere around here on the edges either. Interesting. It's a game of I Spy, and I have spied. Nice. Soldiers, the 101st Infantry, Washington Heights, and Inwood, in commemoration of the men who gave their lives in the World War. That's awesome. Right in the middle of Manhattan. All right. Where to next, Upland? Where to next? That is not where I wanted to go at all. Washington Heights. Oh, wait. We're in Washington Heights. Inwood War Memorial in Mitchell Square? Oh, we gotta read about it. The Washington Heights Inwood War Memorial is an impressive monument that stands in the middle of Mitchell Square in Manhattan, designed by esteemed sculptor Gertrude Vanderbilt Whitney. It depicts two soldiers, one kneeling and one standing, supporting a third slumping comrade in battle. Dedicated in 1922, this memorial is dedicated to the men in Washington Heights and Inwood who gave their lives in service during World War I. Whitney was an active participant in the war relief effort, which she drew upon as inspiration for the monument. With a circular granite pedestal, this memorial features 20 Bronze Star-shaped plaques listing the 357 locals who died during their service. Wow. That's awesome. I kind of want to take a look at that plaque and see all those names. I think I missed that. Did it say the star right there? The star is somewhere else. It's alright. We'll go to the next clue. Or not next clue. They should be clues. That'd be pretty cool if you had to like do some natural or national treasure stuff to figure out your next clue. 1557 Broadway. Alright. Let's head over there. New York. Oh, nice. Times Square. Ooh, pinata. Oh, here we go. All right, let's get my click game. How's my click? Let's see the help. All right, ready? Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Ooh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I shouldn't have streamed that. I'll take it. And we got a cool... Oh, this is Times Square? Take a look at this. Wow. Skyline, Manhattan, Times Square. It's coming together, man. Upland is coming together. I like how there's so many tags in this. The Diamond District, Media Capital. It sounds like Manhattan. It looks like Manhattan's the place to be. Sheesh. Seated in northern triangle of the historic Times Square in Manhattan, Father Duffy Square is a homage. There's a typo there. Is a homage to famed Chaplain Father Francis P. Duffy, who served in New York's fighting 69th Infantry Regiment. The massive monument stands 50 feet tall, weighs in a whopping 8 tons, and depicts Father Duffy standing in front of a granite Celtic cross, nice, facing his former church fraternity. After first serving in the 69th Infantry during the Spanish-American War, Father Duffy returned to their service as a lieutenant during World War I. As a part of the Rainbow Division, he earned a number of medals for his heroic efforts, including the Distinguished Service Cross, the Conspicuous Service Cross, the Legion d'Honneur, and the Croix de Guerre. I didn't take Spanish in high school. I should. Croix de Guerre. I apologize. I sincerely apologize for that. Due to these accomplishments, Father Duffy is regarded as the most highly decorated cleric in the history of the U.S. Army. At the conclusion of the war, he returned to New York City to resume his duties as a pastor and continued serving his community until his death in 1932. All right, we got to take a peek at this. Let's see what this statue is all about. Ayo! Times Square is popping! Father Duffy. Oh, there you are. It's not letting me move over there, but you can kind of see it. It's pretty trumped by the Tron Legacy looking downtown square. But best cleric in the U.S. Army. Wow, that's a flex. All right, let's head on to the next location. Gotta give myself a quick reminder. 601 West 52nd Street. 601 West 52nd Street. Right. Oh, do it, Clinton Park. All right, let's see if we could take a look at this memorial and then we'll read about it. Let's see what we got going on over here. All right. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. This is the first time I've ever seen an aerial view from an upland property. When they go into, that's pretty cool. I'm curious as to where the monument's at. Hold on, let's see if we can't play a little I Spy, I don't know where it is, to be honest. It must be somewhere down here or in these bushes. Let's take a read. See what this place is all about. The Clinton War Memorial was, see, he was probably hiding in the trees there. The Clinton War Memorial was commissioned by the Clinton District Association in 1930 and serves as a tribute to soldiers from the neighborhood who lost their lives in World War I. The monument features yet another doughboy holding poppies in his right hand and his rifle slung over his left shoulder. The engraving on the front of the statue is an excerpt from the 1950 poem entitled In Flanders Fields. It reads, From Flanders Fields, if ye break faith with those who died, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow on Flanders Field. The poem is a reference to some 40,000 soldiers who fought in Flanders on behalf of the Allied forces in 1918. Man, I really like how they're called doughboys. That's a great nickname for Americans. 44 McCombs PL. Place. 44 McCombs Place. New York. I'm walking here. Atomic Pop. These people are smart. They realize their properties are I don't know if they're previously on sale or are they on sale now. That's where you live? Flanders Fields? Wow. Represent. There might be some delay. I apologize for that. There shouldn't be, but let's see what the next. All right, let's see if we can't find it this time. The last one was cheating. That aerial view was not fair. Let's take a peek now. Okay, this is something a little more manageable. Let's see. Is that a dude crossing the street or a statue? I can't tell. Let's full screen this. I don't know if I can find it. All right, let's take a read. Where is it? Colonel Charles Young Triangle is one of the two Harlem parks named in honor of the famed Colonel Charles Young. Young was just the 9th African American ever to be admitted to West Point Academy, and the 3rd and last to graduate until almost a half a century later. Young went on to experience an exemplary military career, commanding the 9th Ohio Voluntary Infantry during the Spanish-American War in 1898, and later served as an attaché to Liberia during World War I. During this period, he helped reorganize the National Military Constabulary and was later awarded the Spring Iron Medal by the NAACP for his exceptional work in this role. His work ethic, leadership, and devotion to duty distinguished him as a role model for young African Americans in the face of racism and oppression. Good for you, Colonel Charles. Good for you. Well done. 2301 5th Ave. Riverbend Houses. Oh, we got a little medium manufacturing plant. You guys excited for medium manufacturing? The AMA? I don't know how many of you guys listened to that Upland AMA. That was pretty exciting. Eaglet. Let's head on over to your property. Take a peek. Ooh. Yeah, we can, the open beta for outdoor decor. That's gonna be, or not outdoor decor, structure ornaments, forgive me. The World War I helmet. I want that block explored, that's cool. Let's go take a, ooh, do we, nah, no, we gotta find it first. These are big properties though, dude. They're not making it easy. Okay. Let's see. If I was a statue, if I was building a statue, I'd probably want it with a coastal view, right? Not a coastal, but a river view, right? So I'm gonna assume, let's see where the street view is. Is this the river over here? Looks like that's the river there. All right. I'll just read it. Not where I want them to go again. I apologize. Let's see. The Harlem Firefighters. Located in Central Park, the 369 Infantry Regiment Memorial is a 12-foot high black granite obelisk that commemorates the special unit's contribution to World War I. During World War I, the United States Armed Forces were still segregated, and the 369th Colored Infantry Regiment, that was their name, Colored Infantry Regiment, became one of the most distinguished and famed units, otherwise known as the Harlem Hellfighters. That's a sick name. This New York-based regiment displayed extraordinary valor as an integral part of the 4th French Army and fought on the front lines until the time of the armistice in 1924. In honor of their heroism, 171 members of the regiment were decorated with the Croix de Guerre Cross of War. Thank you. In addition to one of their officers being recognized with the Congressional Medal of Freedom. Huge. 369th Infantry Regiment and the 107th Infantry. All right, next place is 2nd Madison Avenue. Let's head on over. 2nd Madison Avenue. New York. All right. Oh, right over by Central Park again. Nectar of 82nd Street. I'm gonna double check real quick because last time I got put in a location that was not an actual property, I was messing up. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew I'd messed up. Madison Square Park. This makes more sense. Historic NYC. Wicked M. Dude, this property. Yeah, this property. I wonder how, this is like a day one OG. You had to be here to get this property. The stock exchange. All right. I definitely want to check out the street view for this one. Can we find what the monument is going to be? There's some flags, but I don't think that'll be it. There's something. Nothing completely visible off the rip, so I'm just gonna take a look. Because it could be something sneaky like on the floor. Eternal Light Flagstaff. Okay, so you know what? I was looking at it. Sculpted by Paul Wayland Bartlett in 1924, this massive ornamental pedestal was commissioned following the armistice and conclusion of World War I. This lavish monument is a tribute to United States Army and Navy soldiers who were officially received at this location after the war had ended. Okay, so they came back and were received in Manhattan. Nice. The pedestal was handcrafted from Milford pink granite and is inscribed with the tributes to those who served in World War I, alongside the names of significant battle sites. A star-shaped luminaire adorns the top of the pole and is intended to be lit at all times as an eternal tribute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for their country. The inscription reads, "An eternal light and inspiration." Wow, that's beautiful. Let's go take a look at that. Let's see if I can't get closer. It's not really letting me move over there, but that's what it is. I don't see a light. Maybe if I move over. Is there any direction I can click to shift? No. Unfortunate. Right there, an eternal light. Oh wow. Talk about an eternal light. But I think that's it. That might be the end of the Manhattan tour. Oh, I gotta scroll. Man, oh man. An eternal light, an inspiration, and a promise of enduring peace. This star was lighted November. Okay. You're testing my Roman numerals there. I know that's 9. I'm not even gonna try. In memory of those who have made the supreme sacrifice for the triumph of the free peoples of the world. Today we remember the great sacrifices that so many have made in service of their country. Thank you for joining us for the World War I Memorial Tour. It is an honor to be able to pay tribute to these great individuals. Well done, Upland. That was a good tour. That's awesome. I need to go to Manhattan and check those out in person now, huh? What did you guys think of the tour? Have you guys done any tours yourself, or was this your first time experiencing one? I've done a few tours in the past, but this one was definitely my favorite, for sure. Manhattan. Man, all Germany had to do. H2O. Lots of World War I military graves in Flanders Fields. American, British, Belgian, side by side. Every year we have Remembrance Day on November 11th. The last post is being played every day. 20th underneath the Menaport and remember the fallen soldiers. So there's a lot of history and tribute going on in Manhattan. It sounds like specifically Flanders Fields. That's awesome. Man, all Germany had to do was not get America into the war. Granted, we were supplying Allied forces, so it's not like we were completely neutral, which is why they bombed our munitions depot and stuff like that, because we were supplying. That shipment was supposed to go to Russia. And actually, a lot of the barges that were out docked at Black Tom, I don't know if I'm going back to Black Tom, the island that blew up. A lot of them were docked there because they didn't want to pay the $25 fee to dock on the mainland. And then they blew up. So that's a lot of damages. Apparently the US filed a claim for it as well for like $50 million, and Nazi Germany did not pay it off, but Germany eventually paid it off with interest for like $90 million. So I guess it all came around in the end. We won the war and got the money, so that's good history. Or so we think. I don't know. Winners write the history books, as they say. You're waiting for Queen's King Blazer? Show me, You're waiting for Queen's King Blazer? Yeah. That one should be good. World War II. Speaking of World War II, actually, give me 1 second. I was debating whether or not I'm showing this, but then you brought up the Queen's Tour. This is a World War II bayonet attachment. So right here, this would go on the musket. Right here. Slide it on, and then it's a bayonet. Charge! So I thought that was pretty cool. Wanted to show it off. But anyways, that's it for this memorial tour. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed tuning in the stream. Thanks for chatting and coming out. I appreciate it. Oh, you're waiting for me to get there. Oh, you want me to go to... Is the tour started? Let's head on. You know what? Let's head on over there, and I might as well register. I don't think the tour has started, but we can go over there and register. Wait, is the next one in Queens? Treasures. Let's take a peek. Queens. Oh, the event has ended. Hold on, I must be missing. I don't have the chat open right now, so if you type, give me a sec. Can't find the 90333 road. Waiting for... Yeah, the Queens tour is over. The Royal... I think the next one is in the Bronx. If I'm not mistaken. They just announced it. No. Brooklyn. There we go. Maybe you meant... You gotta register for this one. I'm gonna register for this one. That's how you do it. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I'll catch you next time.